Hi guys, I'm here with Peter, who's old enough to remember the last time Spurs won the league title, which is nearly 60 years ago. Well, Peter, it's a fantastic stadium. What do you think?
I think it's absolutely beautiful. I think it was a bit of a pain having to wait for it,
Yes.
but now it's here. It is fabulous, and it's a credit to British sport as well as a credit to Tottenham Hotspur.
As some of your fans have already said, I mean, some of them have only been here once. It's the best stadium in the country. What do you think?
I think it probably is.
Yeah.
I think, you know, it's a little bit like an arms race, isn't it? That,
Yeah.
every new stadium is better than the last one, and it clearly ought to be the best one because they've spent a lot of money on it, and it is the best. But I think they've done an awful lot of good things inside. If you go inside, you can see some of the disabled facilities.
I've seen
And they've actually put the disabled facilities right on the halfway line. They haven't tucked them into a corner. They put them on the halfway line so they can get a decent view. So I think they've done a fabulous job.
Yeah. It looks like now your manager's going to stay. There was obviously a few months ago talk that he might go to Real Madrid or Man United. They're both gone. Do you think he's been in, was it 5 years now?
Yeah.
Is he here for the long term?
I think so, yeah. I think there's a lot of paper talk.
Yeah.
You know, every time that there's nothing much happening, some manager gets poached or something
Yes.
in the papers accordingly. And, you know, Real Madrid, who would take on that job? Perhaps a little bit later on, he'd like to take it on. But at the moment, he's building a project here. He's got the full backing of the fans, he's got the backing of the board, he's got the backing of Daniel Levy. And look, they've got a new stadium. And we haven't bought anybody recently, and they've already just said earlier this month that there's money available to help buy new players. So why would you go?
I think you're right. He's got everything in place at all levels in the club, and all he needs is that little bit of money as well to be able to, let's say, properly compete. So you compete. I mean, I'll go on to the next question, because you did compete in the league this year. You really competed up till about 6 weeks ago. You were 2 points behind City. And suddenly you've fallen away, and now you're scrapping for squeezing the top four with your
Well, Chelsea and Arsenal. And
I was going to say
guys,
your less favourable cousins from
not so noisy neighbours. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I think it was a slip in form, and you know as well as I do that once you actually lose one game, then perhaps another one's a bit more tricky to win. And then if you lose that, it's even more tricky.
But your away form really let you down.
Well, also, but I think that you know, we're back.
Yeah.
We came back solidly. We never lost faith in our ability to play football. We can play really good football, and you know, we always put on a good performance against the supposedly big teams.
And you're a big team as well.
We are now. Yeah, we've had an awfully long time, as you so impolitely reminded people, you know, about the last time we won. But yeah, it's been a long time coming, and now I think we're competing at a proper level here.
Yeah. Okay, on to tonight's game. What do Spurs need to do from this game to be able to stand a chance of getting through the tie?
I think, to state the obvious, we've got to stop you guys playing football.
Yes.
Because you know, you have a wonderful footballing team with some wonderful players that are a pleasure to watch.
Yes.
I think that we've got to attack very hard and very fast early on, and I would watch out for your fullbacks positioning, because I think Walker's struggling a little bit, and I think your other fullback slot, which is
don't know who it's going to be.
Exactly.
You know, is it Mendy or Laporte? We have no idea.
Yeah. So I think it should be a really interesting game, and if we play it right, and Pochettino's a good tactician, and you know, we've beaten you before, and I think tonight will be a tight game. If you want me to give it a score, I think it'll be 2-1 to us.
I wouldn't be happy, but it's not the end of the world, because I think you're more than capable of coming up to Manchester and scoring a goal.
I think so.
You've shown that you're a good team. You're an exciting team to watch.
There's two good teams, two really good teams, both playing flowing football.
Yeah. If I had to pick 3 teams that I'd want to watch in the Premier League, it'd be Spurs, City, and West Ham.
Me too. But
I can't say Liverpool.
I'm not sure if I'd want to watch them 3 times in 10 days though. But hey,
I think I was just chatting to some City fans. Playing the same team 3 times in 10 days, you can win 2, but you can't win 3.
Yeah,
you know,
that's true,
it's a very, very tough ask. But Peter, thanks very much.
That's a pleasure.
And you know,
well, I hope you guys have a good time. I hope it's a long way to go home, having lost.
That's giving me a kick in the pants.
Yeah.
Thanks very much. Have a good night, Peter, and
thanks very much.
Safe trip home.
Pleasure. Bye bye.